Good day, my fellow scientists. Today we'll be doing our virtual lab experiment on insulators and conductors. We'll take different materials and connect them to an electrical circuit. The result will tell us whether something is an insulator, meaning it doesn't conduct electricity, or a conductor, which, it does conduct electricity. I'm going to use this here snap circuit kit to build the circuit to do our tests. I need a couple of batteries and some connectors, but most important, we need our load. And in this case, the load will be an LED. Watch the LED through the experiment, because it'll show what the test results are. And we'll just snap this in here. Ah! Oh, that wasn't the snap circuit. It was my shoulder. Must be getting old. Anyway, let's get started. Our first object is this nail. Pause the video for each object that I do and type it into your observation table. Let's close our circuit with the nail and see what happens. Well, what do you know? The LED lights up. Pause the video for a second and write that down in your observation table. Next up, we'll try this penny. It's pretty small, so I'll have to move our connectors a little bit, and just like that. Beauty. And we'll put the penny on our circuit here, and oh, look at that. She lights up nice and bright. Reminds me of the green lights behind the hockey nets when the clock runs down to 0. All right, let's try this here paperclip. See what it does. Beauty, it lights up. Nice. Remember to write down each object and the test result in your observation table. Now, not every paperclip is the same. Let's try a different one, see what it does. Not much going on there. There does seem to be a difference between these two. I'll leave it to you to figure out what that difference is. Next up, let's try a strip of silver. You know, the same stuff they use to make the Stanley Cup. Look at that, the green light comes on for the silver strip. Nice. Are you ready? This next one's a little weird. It's an old iron railway spike, all covered up in rust. This one barely works at all, which is kind of weird because it's iron after all. I wonder, what if we do something to it? What if I take this here piece of sandpaper, give her a good scrape? A little more. There, that ought to do it. Got all the rust off. Nice and shiny now. Check that out. Hey, it works! You know, you should make separate observations for the spike before and after it was sanded. Next up, we'll do a piece of calcium carbonate, which is commonly known in classrooms as chalk. Not a lot of luck there. You know, we've been doing solid objects only. What about a couple of liquids? Change things up a bit. To do that, I've taped a couple of wires into the bottom of this here beaker. They're not touching. There, so I got some water in the bottom of this thing. I'll just take the other ends of the wires and attach them to the circuit, and we'll see what happens. And let's just get this on here. Ah! There goes my other shoulder. The water doesn't conduct enough to light up the LED. But what if we add another chemical to the water, like salt? Watch the right side of the screen. I'll pour salt into the beaker. Hey, look at the LED now. What can we say about salty water? The LED isn't too bright this time, but watch it go dark when I disconnect the beaker. Let's try something else, like a pencil. It's made mostly of wood, but it has graphite in the middle. Let's see if the graphite conducts. Whoa! Now, let's see if the wood conducts. Not much going on there. But let's see the graphite again. I want to check this out. And we'll just push this over here, give a bit of an adjustment, and oh, beauty! All right, next we'll try this plastic protractor, and we'll see what happens. And no. Rulers and protractors can be made of different stuff, so let's try this aluminum protractor instead. Hey, lights up nice and bright. This is a piece of mica. It's a mineral that they used to mine around Pink Lake. It's shiny and it's gray, like a metal. Let's see if it conducts. Doesn't seem to do much of anything. Maybe if I flip it around. Try a different angle. Nope, not much going on. This here is a piece of slag. It's a waste material from the nickel mines up in Sudbury. It looks like a rock, but it's shiny like a metal. Sudbury slag is used to make the beds of a lot of railway lines in northern Ontario. All right, let's try this rubber stopper. I press down on there real good, and doesn't seem to light up the LED. How about this stuff? Mechanical pencil leads. Don't let the name fool you. They don't actually contain real lead. You can't get lead poisoning from these things. And there we go. Look at that. It's a little bit too light. It doesn't press down very hard on the contacts. If I press down on it with the other piece of lead, here we go. Nice. Beauty. Oh, I broke it. All right, let's get these pieces out of here. And take that one. There we go. Hey, I just thought of something. What if I use the sandpaper that I used to clean off the railway spike? Well, how about some tinfoil? It's pretty thin stuff, but maybe it conducts. Let's see. There we go. Nice and bright. Well, I think that's a lot of stuff to test in one day. I think that'll do it for now. Be sure to have an observation written in your table for all the different tests shown in the video. After that, do the rest of your lab questions. Good luck! Ah, my elbow!